Hey guys, it's Nick from F150LEDs.com. Today we're here with our 05 Ford F-150 and we're going to be showing you how to install this 90 watt Paladin series CREE LED bar here in our lower intake area. Okay, it's extremely easy to do. You'll notice that the bars use blacked out hardware, so not only do they have that aggressive look, but we built them IP68, waterproof, weatherproof. These things are built to last, okay? So they're extremely bright, extremely resilient. They look fantastic, and the installation is really easy, and we're gonna show you how it's done right now. The first thing that we need to do are just remove a couple bolts. Okay, these are the locations that we're actually going to be mounting our brackets to. So if you look right over the bumper here, you'll see two size 8 bolts that we just need to remove. They're basically tabs that are holding this helping hold this bumper in place onto the frame of the truck. Very easy to remove. Just again, use a size 8 socket or wrench or something similar. You'll be able to pull both of them out relatively easy. Like so. And now we'll go ahead and attach our brackets to the bar and then the brackets to the truck. The next thing that we want to do is go ahead and mount our brackets directly to the bar. That'll make the installation a little easier than what we typically do is mount the brackets and then the bar. But again, let's go ahead and mount our brackets directly to the bar, making sure that these protrusions are inside, facing inside the bar. Use the shorter black bolt and spacer and lock washer to secure these brackets down. You might want to tighten them about 80–85%, just enough to give you a little bit of room that'll help us maneuver it into the grill. If you don't have the upper bar already installed, this would be even easier, but we're gonna have to maneuver in here just a little bit. So we've got our L brackets here shaped. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and maneuver our bar in place. I'm just gonna take it right under, like so. And then we're basically gonna, these two spots here are gonna hang right over the bolt holes that we just made. And then we're gonna reinstall those bolts. And that'll leave our bar hanging here in the intercooler space, and we'll be able to adjust the angle and tighten it fully. Now that we've got our bar aligned properly and all our bolts firmly secured, let's go ahead and tighten to our harness. So we've got the bar side that's got these two male prongs, and then we've got the battery side of the harness and the switch side, which has these two female connectors. So we're just going to push them together. Take note that there's an opening notch here and a notch at the top of this, our protrusion at the top of this. You're going to line those two up. That keeps your positive and ground from getting mixed up, that notch does. Push them firmly together, bring this lock ring collar over, tighten it all the way. This is going to give you a full weatherproof, shockproof seal. You don't have to ever worry about this kind of coming loose or causing a short. All right, so that's firmly done. Now all that's left is for us to run our harness to our battery and run the switch inside the cab. And we're going to use our other King Ranch truck to show you how that's done real fast. Connecting our harness to our battery is extremely easy. All you need is a size 10 socket for your positive terminal here and a size 8 socket for your terminal here on your ground side. So you're going to take the ground terminal, this golden round ring that's connected to the black wire on your harness, and you're just going to put that where you removed this nut and then put the nut back on to the bolt using your size 8 socket, and then you're going to do the same thing on this positive side with the red wire. Put the golden ring back on and then use your size 10 socket to replace this nut. And that's all there is to connecting to the battery. So now we can move to installing the switch. What you want to do is run the harness to this point here on the driver's side, and we're going to be able to take the switch and run it. There's an opening here on the other side of the door which will allow you to run the switch side like you see here. It's basically going to come directly, this part is going to come from the driver's side through this gap and allow you to connect the LED bar harness. So we'll make our connection here, and then now we're going to show you what it looks like on the other side of the door. So this is what our harness is going to look like coming from the engine bay. So we want to get it into the dash area here and mount it. This is where we're going to mount the switch. Obviously you can mount it wherever you'd like, but what you need to do is pull up on this rubber grommet and then to kind of pop free from the door jamb, and then just take your finger into this AC air port and just pull directly out on this side dash piece. So we're going to run our switch up under the rubber grommet there, and then we're going to kind of apply pressure on this headlight switch panel. It'll pop directly out, and that'll allow us again to run our switch directly up under it. And we're going to go ahead and put that panel back on like so. It'll pop back into place, and then we're going to bring our switch up and mount it right to the dash, and then we'll be able to reinstall our side panel, push our rubber grommet back into place, and we'll have our switch and be done. So that's all there is to installing our CREE series Paladin LED bar here in the lower intake of a 2004 or 2005 Ford F-150. Extremely easy to install, extremely bright. The camera can't capture it, but when you cut it on, it really lights up the night in front of you. It's going to make you safer driving at night. It's going to make your truck more noticeable. We highly recommend it. You can check it out at F150LEDS.com, where you can also find all of our great custom LED lighting products for your Ford F-150. We truly appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you there. Thanks, guys.